We're
I
live.
think we want to post it by Wednesday. We're live, not really live. Did you get me talking points?
Dre's working on them. He said he'll deliver them.
Oh yeah, Ben, I forgot you're part of this podcast just off the screen.
He's
Producer Ben.
Yes.
I like it.
Producing.
Doing a
we're
great
rolling.
job.
Oh, here we are.
Are we? We're live.
We're podcasting.
Boom.
Wow.
Haley's here.
Hi, Haley.
Haley,
Hey, Ree.
Tasia, and Jim.
What's up, people?
So that's the end of the podcast. Because we don't have anything
We've got
to talk
nothing
about.
to discuss.
God bless all of you.
God bless America.
Haley, how was your trip home? Did you see your
was good.
people?
Yeah, I got to spend time
You need to
with my
get way
brothers.
closer to that mic
I'm
because
sorry.
it's
Yeah,
not going to work.
especially because you have the weakest voice in this room. You need to get right here on the thing and speak into it. There you go.
It was good. I got to spend time with my brother and my cats.
How many cats do you have?
We only have 3 inside ones now. All the other ones outside got going probably by coyotes. So,
3 inside
Oh, no.
cats. That sounds like hell to me.
oh no.
You have 2.
Actually, Rich has a cat
I
now,
have 2
and
outside cats.
one of them is named Haley.
Yeah.
We did not name them. Jennifer Sider's daughter named them.
Oh, they were. Oh, that was already the name.
Actually, the cat Haley loves the human Haley.
I love that cat. It's gonna
I
be
love
one of
that
those
cat.
cats though. When it grows
That
up,
was
it's gonna
so-
be really hard to be around. Like if you pick it up, it's
I
gonna
can't
nail you.
wait.
It meows a lot.
That was
cats.
It's gonna nail you.
that was the cat that we were supposed to take.
Yeah, thanks, Jim.
And now I wish we would have taken it
Yep, thanks,
after
man.
seeing your children haul that cat around.
Oh, dude.
Like it's-
I feel so bad for
It's a
those
good
cats
cat
right
though.
now.
They're tough.
Actually, Violet loves the cat
Violet
like
loves
crazy,
cats
and
and
it's
won't put the
following
cat
her
down.
everywhere,
Yeah,
which is great.
That's what I was
Yeah.
like, cat. If you don't want her to pick you
Run.
up, go
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
That
And like
cat
it'll
stayed
try to
with
get,
her.
it'll try to like walk away from her. She's like, meh, tail. And I'm like, oh.
She's not even trying to be mean.
No,
She's
she
smiling.
doesn't.
She
Yeah.
just
She's-
wants to
Yeah.
like
I
love
don't
it.
know.
And Trice is the same way.
Yeah.
He's trying to love it, other than when he throws it off the porch.
Oh,
He's trying to like play with it.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah.
Because he's like, anytime he comes up to you, you're like, Trice, get away from those cats. He's like, okay. Mwah, mwah. Like gives him a kiss and runs out. You're just
I
like,
know. I used to like throw my cats and make them do backflips.
Oh,
like
so it's
hold them
normal.
like this, and then 1, 2,
Great.
3, and then they just flip them.
well, when I
Trice threw her in the pool, like little like
kiddie pool.
Yeah,
kiddie
kitty.
pool, but
Oh.
still, yeah.
Because they don't like water, right?
No, but they can
No.
swim.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it wasn't deep, but it was just
they just got wet.
Do you have to like bathe cats or they bathe themselves? So
they
it's
made
fine.
themselves.
They do. You don't bathe cats really,
If they have
unless you're
fleas, and,
a
like, you
weirdo
can
on
give them a
Instagram.
bath,
Have you given your cats bath?
but, we've given them like is it dish soap or Dawn?
Dawn.
Yeah, and that will get the fleas off.
The
if they
fleas,
have
yeah.
fleas.
Smother the fleas, yeah.
Please.
It's not
Jim
fun to
knows.
watch.
He has how many cats? 2?
We have one officially that's ours, and then the neighbor cat comes over every day, like, and lives at our house. I feed it.
So you guys are all cat people.
Oh,
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
oh. Rich is
I'm a
like,
cat
oh,
person.
hold on a second.
Easy how you throw that term
Ben, you got
around.
any cats?
We're not labeling.
My mom has
This
2
is,
cats.
non-labeling society around here.
We actually
labeled.
had the best cat in the world. Her name was Chloe.
Chloe.
And every morning, she would greet me. She would jump up on my shoulders and purr and like rub her head into me, and then she'd leave me, and that was every day, every morning.
We had one as a kid. His name was Milo. Like Milo Notice. Remember the movie Milo Notice?
Yeah.
It looked just like Milo. And it was like a dog more than anything,
Mm-hmm.
so I didn't mind that cat.
That's why I like my cats. Every morning I go out, open the garage, the 2 dogs go out, the 2 cats run in, we pal around for about 30 minutes. It's a whole morning thing.
Yeah.
Feed them.
Hey, Rich,
That's what I do.
We had.
you reading comments over there?
Yeah, I was actually, because I was going to bring up that somebody commented on there and was like, I think they handstand, walk, and rope climb every day. And I put every workout, actually.
Love it.
Yeah.
Did you see my comment?
No. What'd you
Somebody said, "How does he get so cut?"
put? Oh, nice.
Anybody know?
Daniel.
Yeah.
Yep. He
What
says
did
RP
Daniel say?
strength template plus intermittent fasting plus training 6 to 8 hours a day.
It's fair. Good answer, Ben.
Good job, Ben.
I just hate the steroid comments.
Yeah, me too. Thanks for.
And when it's
getting
it's
rid of
like
that.
That's accurate.
you work out 6 hours a day.
Yeah, we work out a lot. My Apple Watch will prove it.
I mean, there's people who work out an hour a day and look, no offense, better than you.
I agree. I agree. Thanks,
I mean, it's
man.
true.
That's more aesthetic training.
Yeah.
Less inflammation.
Yeah, that's if we ever look fluffy, it's because it's inflammation for sure. You did a good job on the video yesterday. I scanned it. I don't watch them. I just scan it.
Thanks. I
Those
was
are like workout clips. I don't really watch us talking because I don't like to relive stuff
Yeah.
multiple days in a row. But
I don't think I even talked on that one. Did I?
You talked briefly.
Okay.
I think
well,
about
I didn't watch. I'm sorry.
Oh, when they were saying how they did the workout twice, they did it back to back, and Rich got a faster time, and you said that did not happen for me. I was much slower.
I was.
Yeah.
Truly.
Actually, I put that in the Mayhem Instagram clip as well.
Nice.
Oh, great.
'Cause, you know,
I have
it's funny.
to say, I like the pre-recorded Mayhem Mondays way better now. Oh, Dre.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, okay. Dre's
what
angry.
happened with these?
Jake
Brian
and
and Jake made them.
These are out of control.
Oh, they out of
Yeah.
control. Let's see. Let's
It's
let them
perfect,
be the
actually.
judge.
If this is what you want,
Yeah, it's perfect.
We need to read it.
did you read these last week?
No.
Okay, never mind.
Wait.
No, this good because I talked to Jake about it and I told him to go over the top.
Okay.
So
Here we go.
No. Give me a second. Because I was trying to fix it, but they changed it so much. I was like,
Just give them the way they came.
give me one.
Okay. All right. Well, you guys are going to have to wait for commercials. Whoever thought they'd want to wait for commercials.
I thought it was awesome.
All right. Hey, let's do it. I have to say, though, going back, I'm so much happier when we do the pre-recorded Mayhem Mondays. I know it's more work for you, Ben, but
It looks.
the live videos,
The lives are really exhausting.
exhausting.
Yeah. When you came up with the camera and you said Mayhem Monday, and I was like, "Is it live?" I'm gonna cry.
Her face, yeah, was so good.
Yeah, I thought I'd keep that in that Mayhem Monday, but I took it out.
Yeah. No. It was
Because, I mean, you could see it in your eyes. You stopped, you paused for a second, and you looked
I
away,
don't
and then
know
you
why the
smiled.
lives are so just draining. I guess that you have to
Have to be on.
and you know that
Yeah.
you can't be like, hey Ben, you have to take that out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Tasia, your voice changes.
My
Introducing
voice
Chris.
changes.
Yeah, when it's
Chris.
live.
Coffee Maestro.
In a bad
Coffee
way.
Chris.
No.
Does
Give
he
it up.
want-
Chris.
Coffee
Shout out to
Chris.
Buffalo Coffee.
Chris from Ohio.
Coffee Chris. Coffee Chris from Ohio.
I like it.
Chris Coffee. Coffee Chris.
The coffee shop CFO.
Yeah.
Chris
that's
from
right.
Ohio.
Chris
Grand
from Ohio.
opening July 6th.
Oh.
Grand opening July
Yep.
6th.
Of this coffee shop?
Yep.
Buffalo
I thought it was
Brew.
open.
For like Mayhem members, and we're trying to get everything right. Like we wanted the coffee right. Like we had to go through some
Sure.
trials, and Chris is doing a great job. Learned a bunch. So
Yeah.
it'd be fun. July 6th.
Good stuff.
Mayhem. Buffalo Brew Coffee
I love it.
Shop.
Yes, your voice changes. Your whole demeanor changes when it goes live.
Like in a bad way?
No, in a good way. You just like,
does.
you get into coaching mode.
Like yesterday, it was so
You're like
funny.
all calm, and then all of a sudden, we're going to talk about
And
what's
we're
going to
live.
happen.
We'll do it live.
I need to get one of those mic things.
No, that's the one thing that I said. We're working on doing these filming these videos that
Yeah.
the whole template that we're gonna launch in August. I don't know if I'm supposed to tell you that, but we're gonna tell you that of more videos and content and stuff. And I was like talking to Rory. I said I will never wear one of those mics.
I will gladly wear one of those mics.
I will not
Run a step class. Give me a step.
clear
No.
looking. No, we're
Don't
not.
do that.
Come on, guys, pick up those legs. You got this.
Like that one guy, what's his name? He always wore the red
Insanity,
singlet, had
Sean
the
T?
afro. No,
Oh.
he's from like the 80s, 90s.
Richard Simmons, man.
Yes, that guy.
Oh.
Richard Simmons.
Yep.
Wait, I
could be
remember
like
doing
him.
that in middle school.
Did you do Insanity?
Yes, in middle school, I hated it.
It was terrible. It was really hard.
I never did Insanity. I did P90X.
It was hard.
The
I think I
coaches.
did that one too.
What?
It was old videos.
Yeah.
They weren't that old.
I mean, if you were doing it, then they were old. But
If you were doing it, they were old.
So what does that mean if I was doing it daily?
I was what? Early, mid.
I was doing
2000s?
Insanity in college, so no,
Yeah.
like
I was in middle school.
2008,
Oh yeah, you
9.
were born in what? 2000?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Yeah, so
So it's like 7 or 8, I guess, when I was doing P90X. It was right before, like, I
Yeah.
went from P90X into CrossFit.
I'd never done P. That's with bands, though, right?
No, there was dumbbells and bands and a lot of pull-ups. Actually, it was like pretty good to get ready for CrossFit.
When was the
honestly.
guy that had like all the girls in the background?
I think that was Insanity.
Yeah.
It's like a lot of jumping
just
and
body
like
weight, yeah.
Sean T?
Oh, this is exciting. This is exciting.
Which one are we starting with? What do you want me to start with, Dre?
Oh my gosh,
This one's pretty.
maybe the one that's
Oh, okay. I like it. All right. Mayhem Athlete. We've got updated packages on Mayhem Athlete that are simple and now give you way more value. Our competitor package grants you immediate access to all of our individual programs and content we put out on a daily basis in the SugarWatt app. Live classes, workout prep notes, and more. There's like a lot of exclamation points there.
I gotcha.
It's programming. It's the programming I follow. Just look at what we did. Oh, what it did for me. Fooey. Fooey? Is that a
that a
Fooey or
word?
ooey?
It's PH Fooey, I guess.
Fooey.
Or you just want to get a good workout in 30 minutes to an hour, we have the Everyday Athlete package ready for you. Sign up to join me and the crew to do the workouts with you at 8:30 Central Standard Time, Monday through Thursday. By George, our Mayhem
by
affiliate
George.
programming is rocking and rolling.
Solid.
Don't let your gym members miss out on the fitness. Darren and the rest, I should be like, Darren and the rest of the crew, the rest of us here are working hard, giving any gym the CrossFit Mayhem fitness experience. We provide daily coaching, videos, programming notes, warm-ups, cool-downs, and more exclusive content and offers. We even give away Mayhem Athletes 5 F's of fitness. Fist.
What?
Fit, fast, functional, fabulous, and fit.
5 F's?
Yeah, they took that from Dodgeball.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, that's
I just
new.
threw up
I
in
was
my
like-
mouth a little bit saying that,
Yeah.
actually.
It was funny, though.
Go to CrossFitMayhem.com/programming to get your gym or yourself on our programming and join the Mayhem Athlete family.
That's pretty good.
Dodge,
That's pretty good.
duck, dip, dive, dodge.
And duck. I don't know.
I'm looking forward to the corn. The corn.
The corn ad? Oh, is that one coming?
Kettlebros ad.
I'm gonna. Oh, there isn't.
That one's
Actually,
supposed to be ridiculous.
it's not on here.
What?
Text
Oh,
Ray and tell them we
no.
don't have a Kettlebros one. I'll go ahead and go into the next one just because.
Because we're
Might as
here.
well.
We're behind.
Keep
Okay,
rolling.
we're behind.
Fiddlesticks. We sure do have a lot of new apparel. And a lot, I mean a lot of old apparel. No pun intended. I don't get it. Three new Mayhem Mission shirts. The original Mayhem Mission logo shirt. The Unite shirt with 100% of net proceeds going to Mission 2540. They're a nonprofit ministry based in Amarillo, Texas. Really great people.
Yeah,
Been
in all seriousness.
Doing the event with them for the past 7 years. And a Micah 6:8 Bible verse shirt. Mayhem donates 100% of our specialty Mayhem Mission shirts to the Mayhem Mission, a nonprofit organization we've created to impact the world. You can find out more information on Mayhem Mission on our website at CrossFitMayhem.com. Codswallop? I don't know.
Codswallop? Codswallop?
Also, more
Fiddlesticks.
tie-dye is coming soon. All tie-dye is custom dyed in-house here at CrossFit Mayhem. And then it says, drink out of coffee mug. Drink it in. It always goes down smooth. Oh yeah, we've also released these cool Buffalo Brew Coffee House mugs in our Mayhem store. They're pretty cool though.
Yeah. That's good.
Great job.
That's good. That makes the ads tolerable.
Yeah.
With
They need to like preface it with say, hey, use your country voice. 'Cause, like some of those could have been,
get into
I
character.
don't know what the heck codswallop.
You should use your
means.
British
Codswallop.
voice or something.
Hello. I don't know. I feel like you're
Just
gonna.
You
hello.
should just do a different
Hello.
accent each time. Just attempt it.
Hello.
I can try next time.
Hello, governor.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
Every accent I try to do just like morphs to
Into
pirate.
British. Oh, pirate?
Yeah.
Arrgh.
It just ends up in pirate.
Steve the pirate. Who's
Yeah.
Steve the pirate? You know the guy dressed up like a pirate? No, I know.
What movie?
SpongeBob?
Dodgeball.
Oh.
Okay.
What'd you say, SpongeBob?
Isn't there like a weird, creepy pirate? The guy who
There
sings the
is.
intro song, yeah.
But he's not really
He-
a
that's Steve the
character.
pirate.
He's just
He's-
the...
Well, he actually
Steve
has
the
a
pirate?
cameo
Mr.
in a
Crab.
couple.
Right?
No. He has a cameo in a couple episodes.
Actually, like, SpongeBob was towards the end of my cartooning days.
Oh man.
That was the prime of mine.
I love
Yeah.
me some
Yeah.
SpongeBob.
See,
That was-
I was more
You
like
did?
Oh, yeah.
Rugrats, Doug,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I love those.
Hey,
What
Arnold.
was it?
Hey,
Cat,
Arnold.
Cat Dog.
Cat,
George
Oh,
Cat
Cat
Dog.
Dog's
Dog.
a good one.
Yeah.
And then like early on, Nickelodeon still had like the live action ones, which was like Salute Your Shorts, Hey Dude. Those were like towards the end of me, or they were on their way out when I started watching. Like remember watching.
I don't
TV.
know those.
Yeah, those weren't like really big ones when I was a kid.
Courage the Cowardly Dog.
I remember. Yeah, but he was kind of like
That was
Towards the end, I
Cartoon
think.
Network.
yeah. I was more Nickelodeon
Yeah.
than Disney. More Nickelodeon because you used to have to pay for Disney. Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, we didn't have Disney on cable for a while because you had to pay extra for it.
Channel 54,
Was it?
35 maybe.
I just remember
Wow.
ESPN was 29 is all I
You
remember.
remember the channels.
Yeah.
That's
Direct.
crazy.
That was
Or Dish.
childhood.
I just remember ESPN. I used to literally, as a kid, watch, SportsCenter just ran continuous,
for
like
sure.
the same
For sure.
episode.
Like, yeah, loop.
by the 5th or 6th hour, I could almost recite or knew exactly
Yeah.
what was happening in the summers.
Those were the good days.
Yeah.
Yeah. Back before they started doing all that social media crap and
Yeah.
Yeah.
reading tweets and
I don't know.
I just want the
and-
sports
I don't know
news.
life
Yeah, just
Without
give me the
What?
sports.
I don't know a life without that.
I know.
I
Haley.
can't imagine growing up. Like, I'm actually grateful that there wasn't like Instagram and stuff until I was like in college. I'd been in college for a couple of years. Like, I
Oh,
can't
man.
imagine growing up in middle school and
If I
having
had
to deal
access
with
to that, I would have been even more of a dirtbag than I already was.
Pretty sure I
you
got
know, like,
Facebook in like fifth
But
and sixth
seriously.
grade.
I can't imagine.
No.
I'm happy I didn't have it.
Oh,
My
yeah.
senior year in high school, we had a rotary phone. No joke.
Do you know
Yeah.
what a rotary phone is? You need to watch. There's a Chris Rock.
Wait,
he
is that
makes
the
fun
thing
of
where
it.
you do
You're like,
this?
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I messed up. I gotta start over.
I know
If you
what
wanted
you're
to
talking
talk to a friend, you had to be by the phone, and they had to call
Yeah.
you, and then you had to say, "Hey, let's meet at like the yogurt shop or whatever." There was no texting
Well,
or.
see, we had, luckily, you're probably right around that age too, where the internet was still through the phone line.
Oh, yeah,
so you
dial-up.
had to like go, like if mom had a phone call, you had to get offline real quick.
Yeah,
But
AOL.
You had AOL or MSN Messenger
Oh, yeah.
or ICQ was like one of them.
Yeah.
And so that was our thing. Like it was kind of social media, but not really.
Yeah.
Like, but I remember like
Yeah.
sitting on the
You could put in
computer
a away
for
message.
hours. Yeah, you're like, oh, let me see. You know, like let me talk to my friends.
Yeah. Well, the next thing for us was you could get a pager.
Okay. Page.
And so people got pagers,
it.
and that way one person could be responsible for sending out a group page to everybody, so everybody could kind
And
of.
it was just like a beep.
Yeah, you got a beep. You're like, you thought you were so cool, you pop your pager out. Like, okay, yeah. So
Let me go. You got a cell phone bank? I mean a payphone bank?
yeah, right.
I'm not getting a
Man.
sig on my beeper.
Pagers, so funny.
Hangover.
There is one public payphone that still works in Cookeville, Tennessee.
Really? Where?
Do you know where it's at?
No.
Courthouse?
Interesting. Yes. I don't know the
I
courthouse.
see it there every time I drive by.
How much does it cost to make a call?
I don't know. I went by it
Would
one
you
day
like
and
to make
picked
a
it up,
call?
and there was a dial
Remember
tone
that?
still.
Like
Yeah.
if you didn't have it, and you're like, if you'd like to make a call, please insert however many
Yeah.
cents.
Like
Yeah.
25 cents or
I
whatever.
remember my
50
mom not even having a cell phone or anything. Like we just only had the house line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And when she would go to the grocery store, it's like, all right, she's gone. Hopefully she
Do
comes
you remember
back.
when you had to pay for text messages too? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, my dad used to get so mad at me. You sent how many thousand text messages? That's like 10 cents a text.
Unless you had like
Past a
Virgin
certain-
Mobile, once
Yeah.
you ran out, you just couldn't use it
Oh,
anymore.
okay, no, heck no. That Verizon would let you
Yeah,
go
just keep
just
going.
bury yourself.
Yeah.
Because my dad, oh man, now it's like you don't even think about it, but at
Yeah.
the time it's like you sent how many thousand text messages?
Oh my
I'm like, how
who
many did we
knows?
get? 500?
Haley, have you ever called anybody collect? Do
I
you,
don't think I've
it's-
ever called anybody collect.
No?
What does that mean?
That's what I thought.
1-800-collect.
Nope.
Like you
And then
used
you
to be able
dial
to,
the number
if
so
you
that-
if you didn't have any money, you could go to a payphone, touch 0, get the operator, and say, "Hey, I want to call this number."
But I don't have
Like
any
call
money.
mom, collect, and your mom would answer, and the operator would say, "Will you please accept the charges from Haley?" And if your mom said yes, then they'd connect you, and you could talk.
If she said no, then bye.
Yeah,
Nope.
So when Jim called from prison,
yeah.
No, I'm not going to accept these charges.
But then you could game the system
we'll
by
make him sit there for a night.
yeah, you could game the system by saying, "Hey, I'm going to call you collect, reject the call,
Right.
and then you know to come get
Yeah.
me when I call you."
One of my
Oh,
cousins,
smart.
Darren's mom, Donnie, Darren's oldest brother, that we were super close. He got in a fight and perfectly warranted, like was protecting a friend. Some guys jumped him, like beat the crap out of these guys. He was a wrestler, so he could fight, and went to jail in downtown Detroit.
Ooh,
And they called, or he called, and said,
Right.
"Hey, blah blah blah." She goes, "All right, I'll be there in the morning to pick you up." Wouldn't go pick him up. Made him stay overnight. That's Darren's mom. Like it's such a Darren's mom story. It was like, okay, I'll be there tomorrow at some point. Made him sit there overnight.
yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah, going to jail I was in jail for 9 days, and it was hands down the worst experience of my entire life.
imagine.
That having your freedom taken from you, it wasn't necessarily that the jail was such a bad thing, although it was a bad thing, but just you don't get to do what you want to do, and they tell you what to do. And I was in there about day or 3 or 4, and my girlfriend, who eventually became my wife, came to see me, and what I didn't realize was if you actually have a contact visit, meaning that you sit down with someone at a table, and it's just like on TV, there's a guard there watching you. Well, when you're done with that, you get strip searched again.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah.
So that's not good.
No.
No. Haley?
Don't
She's
go
over
to
there like, "Yeah, don't go to jail."
Don't go to
So
jail.
I was like, no phone calls, no one else comes to see me. I'm fine for the next 4
Oh my
days.
gosh.
I'm out.
We don't need to have any more strip searches. Hey, got quiet in here when I said that.
Sounds not fun.
It's not cool. It's not fun. So yeah, don't go to jail, everyone.
I'm going to try not to.
Yeah, I'd rather stay away. You know, there's no
Yeah,
real.
I'm not really interested.
The rules, so, I've got family members in prison or whatever, but the rules when you go see them too is like you can't like you couldn't wear shorts, like cut off shorts or something. You couldn't wear like certain brand clothing. You couldn't wear a belt, obviously. I mean, you couldn't have rings or your phone. You couldn't have anything in your pockets.
Yeah.
What brands can you not wear?
Like you couldn't wear a beer shirt or something like that. Yeah, just anything promoting like substance.
Jail.
Yeah, Jill. Promoting bad behavior, pretty much.
And then whenever you like, so for me, I didn't get arrested and thrown in jail. I actually went to court, and it was a part of a sentence.
Yeah.
And so I showed up, and there's a list of things you can bring. If you actually get thrown in jail, you're there with whatever you have. So if you have a pair of underwear on, then that's what you get for the whole time that you're there, basically. And so I went with like I had 4 pairs of underwear, 4 pairs of socks or whatever. And then you get to know these people in jail.
You give them away at the end.
Yeah. The guy next to me is this total skinhead with a dragon in the side of his tattooed in the side of his head. And he ended up being a really cool person, man. I really liked him. And when I left, I gave him my aftershave and whatever, my underwear and everything. And he's there for 3 months. You're like, all right, man, peace. I want to go back to jail.
Good guy to have on your side on the outside, though.
Yeah.
In prison, like you're not allowed to take anything with you.
Yeah.
That you have in there, even like stuff that like whoever, like your mom or whoever bought you while you was in there, like you can't keep that stuff.
Yeah.
When you leave?
I'm pretty sure. I
When
could be
you go
wrong on
in.
that, but yeah.
There was a list of things that you could. This is Boulder County Jail in Boulder, Colorado, so it wasn't like high security, but there was a list of things you could bring and what you couldn't bring. And when I left after 9 days, freedom was amazing. Driving away, going home, I was just like, I'm never going back to a place like that ever again. That was the saddest.
I'm out.
I wasn't in any danger,
Right.
and I was actually, because my name was in the newspaper.
Yeah.
I was kind of a little bit of a hero in there a little bit, because the guy, is that you? You know, like there was a little of that going on.
Yeah.
So everybody was really cool and really nice, actually.
Yeah.
But it was just
So you had the good experience of jail, and it still sucked.
just the freedom being taken was horrible. There you go.
Wow.
That's my story for the day.
I don't have a jail story to tell.
Tasia, your turn.
Hopefully, I won't ever have a jail story.
Can you see Tasia in jail? Just crying the whole time.
Spit out.
No, I'm tough.
You might be one of the least tough people I've ever. Like from a not like fitness wise and like physical whatever. Yes, you're tough. From
Hard.
like
jail hardened.
like,
Yeah, that's
like
true.
outdoors or
What are you talking
anything.
about? I like outdoors.
You freak out about
When a snake's going to touch
tick.
me in the pond.
A tick
Okay,
on
a
the ground,
tick.
10 feet away.
I don't
from
want it to
you.
get lost on, like, I don't want it to bite
Were
into
you
my
gonna
skin.
get lost in your leg hair or what?
What about my head? It could get lost in my head.
Oh, give me a break.
Who got bit in the pond? I heard somebody tell me.
I got my nipple bit. I was standing there, and it caught me so off guard. It brought blood.
What?
From a bluegill.
I believe it.
And I looked down,
It
and
hurts.
this thing's just still staring at me. And so I punched it. I got it. But,
It's like, this is my pond.
and it was just like staring at me, like, yeah, I did that.
So you're saying a bluegill bit your
my
nipple
nipple.
and caused it to bleed?
I swear.
That's a true story.
I looked, and there was like blood.
They
coming out of
hurt.
It hurt. Like that one hurt. Like I've had a couple like take leg hair or
Yeah.
whatever, and it's just like more like you're not ready for it.
Yeah.
That one I was like pissed because I was just standing there waiting for my next interval, and I turn around or like I'm just standing there, and then all of a sudden, I mean it full mouth, full around the nipple, everything. It
Man.
hurt.
I wish I could
So
have seen
bad.
that.
Yeah. The pond is.
Nobody saw it or heard it. George was up there working out, and I was like, ow, like
It
full
hurts.
yell, because it doesn't matter. Like even if you know it's coming, it still surprises the shit out of
Yeah.
you. And that one surprised me and hurt.
Yeah.
So I was like, mother.
Yeah.
George like, I said, I just got bit. And he was still
Yeah,
working.
he's
out.
like,
He was
whatever.
dying.
Right.
Yeah. I don't know. For some reason, yesterday I felt like there was a lot of movement in the
Yeah,
pond.
there was. I think so too.
Like snakes and
There
turtles.
was,
and-
a, there
I
was
think
a
so, too.
snake in the
I
right by
know.
that buoy. That's why I chucked that rock
I
to
know.
get it to go away. It was like this big.
yeah.
Right.
It's enough that if it touches me while I'm swimming, I'm gonna.
And then there was a dead
Was there a
turtle.
a dead
There was
turtle?
Stunk so
floating,
bad.
and it smelled awful. It kind of.
Oh, is that what was
I
floating?
thought it was a fish.
I'm pretty sure it was a turtle because it had like skin and like
Yeah.
it wasn't.
Yeah.
I just swam like
Yeah.
right by it, like.
Oh,
could
and
basically
luckily though,
touch
as
it.
we swam it, like
It,
pushed
like,
it
went
to
to
the
the
outside,
side.
but that I didn't even notice it.
It was
and you were
really
like,
sulfury or something.
First
or-
lap,
No,
I was
that's
like,
death.
oh my
You were
gosh.
smelling / tasting death.
I definitely swallowed a lot of water
Tasting
I
yesterday.
did
death.
too. It
Yeah,
went in
well,
my
That
mouth.
can't be
Turtle,
good.
turtle soup.
When I cleaned out my ears, there's green stuff on the Q-tip.
Yeah, there's some algae in there. So just make sure you.
Is there
What a
is there any
day.
fish other than bluegill in there?
There's some catfish in there. Apparently
Really?
there's some crappie in there, but I think they've kind of been
Some what?
Who put that in there?
crappie.
Your dad put that in there?
Crappie.
What is that?
Crappie.
Fish.
How big
It's
are the
not a
catfish?
crappie?
I don't know. It's the same thing. I think.
I think there is a crappie, isn't there?
I
A
think
kind
it's
of
the
fish
same
that's
That's what I
crappie.
grew up calling them.
I just call them crappie.
I think there is crappie though too.
I don't
Man.
know. They were stocked. So Billings' dad actually used to own that land. We lived across the street.
That pond's been there since before your dad had it.
Yeah, not long before. Like I remember when it was built, so it's probably been there 20, 30 years now. 20 years, I guess, because 30 years would be, I was way too young. So probably about 20. Yeah.
There's really catfish in there?
Yeah.
Have you seen them?
I've seen the catfish in
How
there.
big?
In the pond?
Yeah, because like, I mean, I've seen those guys who go noodling. You seen
They're
those?
not that big.
Okay.
Yeah, I was about to say they're probably
Now
not
the
that
pond's
big.
too big and it's overcrowded with bluegill, so they can't get that big.
Yeah. Because they'll only get as big as their environment, right?
Pretty much, yeah. So I mean, there's some decent size. We used to catch some from the neighbor's pond and put them in there that were really big.
Are there
Not
carp
really
in there?
big. but
Man.
Like this big. No, there's no carp in there.
Coming
There's
around that
carp in
third buoy, it's like super shallow, and my pool buoy fell out, and I put my leg down right into that mush. I was just like, oh, hopefully this is not a turtle or something down here.
There was.
There was.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. So the conversation started discussing how hard Tasia was
Oh,
and
yeah,
if she
no.
could survive
Now
prison.
hard she is.
And no.
Probably not prison,
You're
but
not
most
like-
other. I mean, I would survive because I'm a survivor. But
Yeah.
I'm a survivor. Exactly. But it would be.
I
rough.
wish you could have just yesterday we were loading up the she does this like spaz thing where you know what I'm talking about. Where it's like there's no reason for her to spaz out or like do this weird thing. We're loading up the Echo bikes.
Yeah.
And
I was in the wrong spot.
she's in the wrong spot. I'm like, hey, put your hand here. And she like just like that. She's like, okay. How do I? Like, it's
Just trying to be helpful.
You know what I'm talking about. She
Yeah,
does this.
for sure. I do.
Calm down.
I'm like, oh no, I'm in the wrong spot. Get in the right spot.
Like we weren't picking it up yet. We weren't holding it yet. So there was no real need for,
Right.
any type of.
Urgency.
Right. No. I like that word. Urgency, action. But Tasia, you're an amazing human being now.
Yes.
Thanks, Jen.
And you
One
are
of the
extremely
best
Way to
fit.
turn that around.
Yeah. But just want to say.
You would not make it.
You would not. Later in life, I actually was a sheriff's deputy at a jail.
Really?
And so I went to jail every day, but on the other end of it, and you want to talk about a miserable place to be too. And so I know for sure, having walked the rounds in the jail, that Tasia, you would not make it. I
Thank
can just
you.
tell you right now.
Thank you guys for all your encouragement.
Hillary had to go. Her and Allie owned some properties, and they had somebody that was delinquent on like several months, almost years of paying rent, and so they had to go to the courthouse, go to court or whatever, and they walked by the jail, and she took a picture of these guys just like chilling in the like window with their shirts off, like being super creepy.
Yeah.
And you're just like, oh man.
You just imagine the creepiest things that a person could say to you, from
Oh, yeah.
anything that a woman would say to you to get you to do something for her. That was said every
Yeah.
day, and then the most vile things that another human being would say to you about wanting to kill you.
Yeah.
Because there's different levels
Yeah.
of incarceration. So
Yeah.
there's guys that actually in the Weld County jail who are maximum security.
Right.
And so those guys would say things to you, and if you got close feeding them, they're going to grab your hand. And I mean,
Yeah.
the things that I saw,
Yeah.
like if I can't even really say on this
Right, yeah.
podcast. I mean, some of
We
the
had a couple
cells people
calls
were
when
in.
there was a firefighter in there, and you're just like, the people just yelling stuff, and you're just like,
Yeah, there's a lot of hurt and broken and sad. And
Yeah.
I quit. I did it for 3 months, and I was like, and that's what you had to do to become an actual road cop. And I was like, nah, I ain't doing this.
Nope.
I'm not going to jail every day. I don't want to fight and argue with people every day. And I appreciate the people that do, by the
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
It's amazing, but that just wasn't my path.
Nope.
You wouldn't make it, Tasia.
Thank you.
Stay out of jail.
gonna
Haley,
try.
you too.
I think I might make it.
Haley might make it. I think so.
Just Haley sitting there,
Just
picking her
No
up,
eyelashes left.
just staring at somebody like she's gonna mess them up.
Just with my resting face.
Until you open your mouth, and then you're like, "Hey, don't do that to me! Hey, you! Get over here!"
I feel like Haley does have a little bit of and I mean this in a good way,
Mean
but kind of a nasty
yeah,
little mean
yeah.
streak about her that like she can get things done. Like
I mean,
Take it. I'll take
honestly,
it.
the girls that train have a little nasty, like,
They do.
competitive streak to them,
For
which
sure.
is good. You got to have. But
Tasia
yeah,
way goes into that space sometimes
Yeah.
where she gets super competitive.
she also goes to a straight Wanda sometimes.
Yeah, you punch
and
a
also
wall.
straight panic mode sometimes where you're like, Tasia, hey, calm down. Don't throw your belt over here, your goggles over there, your shoes over there. Calm down. Let's stay within. Let's keep our head.
You know what really helps people calm down is when they say calm down. I'm like, I'm gonna kill you.
I know,
now.
but that's what I want. I want you to focus on me, not on everything else.
You're not helping.
You know I don't speak Spanish, but gee willikers, I speak popcorn.
Oh.
Kettlebros popcorn is a snack like no other. It is the pinnacle of popcorn. I dare you to open a bag and not eat it all. I sure can't. How is it that good, you might ask? It cooks popcorn in a traditional American way. Large kernels are gently poured into a kettle filled with hot oil and pure cane sugar, then allowed to expand into their full glory in their own time. No shortcuts, no hot air. To finish it off, the kettle corn is graced with flavors and extra awesomeness. It is available in both original and protein flavors as a snack the whole family can enjoy without any added chemicals or other garbage. Go follow them on Instagram at Kettlebros and use the discount code Froning for 10% off the entire order at kettlebros.com.
No added chems, Haley.
I love chemicals.
That is a quality ad right there. Quality.
Quality.
I really
chemicals,
like
too.
chemicals.
They taste delicious.
They
The
do.
bottom line is this stuff is good.
It
I
is
don't
good.
care.
I have a question.
What is your question, man?
What's the go-karts for?
Racing, Ben.
Like, what you're gonna do it on your property?
We're gonna.
What is
No,
that- what is
Hillary
that
won't let
story?
us.
I hear there's-
Darren built that go-kart track, and we've always wanted, like, we did the Pfeiffer Mountain 500.
Right.
And it's just it's a lot to, like, buy a car and all that stuff
Right,
every
right.
year or whatever. It's just like a lot of logistics. So we bought some go-karts, some like street go-karts.
Nice.
And Marlon,
Okay.
so graciously offered his backyard, back 40,
Right.
to build a flat track, dirt track for
Nice.
these go-karts. Like, these are legit go-karts.
They're in route, aren't they?
Oh,
Like you've sent someone to bring those
Oh, yeah.
go-karts
He's
back.
bringing them back, and they're
Nice.
going to be awesome. If you want
They're like
I do.
enclosed.
Yeah, I
Like
totally
they're
want it.
they're real
So-
deal.
what?
They're enclosed, right? Like doors and everything.
They're not enclosed. They're like a flat track go-kart. They're called a shifter cart. They're freaking sweet. But yeah, basically we're just going to start
Racing.
racing a flat track
How fast do they go?
Outstanding.
really fast.
Really?
60 or 70. But
Nuh-uh.
we're not going to build the track big enough to where you can get that speed. It's going to be relatively small, flat track.
Right.
But we figured, once a month or twice a month we go out to Marlin's. And
Yeah.
everybody pays like $20 and winner takes the pot,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
Yeah.
How many did you buy?
So we bought, me, Brian, and Billings bought them. So
Okay.
everybody's been talking about it, and nobody's done it. The hard part is, like, if nobody has one, why would I buy one? So
Right.
we were like, we saw that this guy had 3.
Get 'em.
Billings and Brian were sitting there.
Yeah.
We're like, are you in? You're in. You're in. Let's buy them. So
Right.
now I feel like when the dominoes fall, now everybody
People will
jump
go
in.
get them.
Yeah.
I like it.
So yeah, I'm pretty fired up.
Let the modifications begin.
Well, so we're going to, once our motors fry, because these are like 2-stroke motors and they probably won't last super long, we're going to institute that everybody has to use the same motor.
Okay.
So like at Harbor Freight, you can get these, like, for $100, you can get a Predator 212, and it may not last a long time, but
Right.
Everybody will have the same motor once we get through the initial run.
Okay.
Like, these are fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are
I'm
they
in. I'm in.
like a typical
I
standard
gotta go
check?
go-kart
No,
shopping.
there's no
Yeah.
shifting.
Oh, so it's
Do what?
just
I'm
driving.
gonna go go-kart
You
shopping.
in?
Oh,
Can I
yeah.
go ahead and claim my number right now and name my car?
You don't really have to name it, but yeah. What number?
I want to. Aren't you gonna put a number on the car?
Depends on if the number's already taken.
I want number 1.
Oh, okay.
And I want to call it the Lonesome Number 1.
I like it.
I'm,
Makes sense.
I'm trying to
Has a
actually
ring
go
to it.
between. I'm going to start looking at kits for decals. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to go with Dale Earnhardt,
Okay.
the 3, or Days of Thunder. I haven't really decided.
Both
which
quality.
one. I know. I'm
I like
not
Days
sure.
of Thunder.
Hard
Days
choices.
of Thunder is so good, but I mean, the reason, like, I wore number 3 in high school, college, and like all growing up because of Dale Earnhardt and Alan Trammell, who's
Okay.
a Tigers baseball player.
Yeah.
So Dale Earnhardt, like, that was I'm
That would be
torn
cool.
right now. Yeah, I might have to have Dre mock up some decals for me.
Yeah.
Make the CrossFit Mayhem logo look like the Good Wrench logo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That sounds
Cool.
good.
That'd be
This is exciting.
yeah.
You guys
I
in? You getting cars?
Yeah.
I'll drive one. I don't think I should purchase one.
We'll start
Why not? I
a
think
separate
you should
YouTube
purchase-
series for it.
All right, we should.
Yeah.
We'll get
We're
a
gonna call
golf
it
cart
the,
and spectate.
the-
We'll ride around.
You guys
Marlins-
should go in together.
It's going to be the Marlins Backyard Mayhem Cup Series.
I like it.
Yeah. It's good,
You
right?
can get a real cup.
Yeah, we should get a
Ooh.
there's
trophy.
gonna be a
and
trophy
every
or
week,
something.
whoever wins gets the trophy for the next 2 weeks.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I know. I'm pretty fired up about it, actually.
This is everything Darren wanted and didn't get.
But Darren started one up north.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he
oh,
built
yeah,
that-
he
he
did.
built
Yeah,
that
he
track.
does. He has one.
So we're going to
Maybe we should
do
travel.
that and one up him, you know. We'll have a Southern League and a Northern League.
And
you
then-
know?
And then you
and
guys
then
can
a
meet together.
championship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go up there.
Yeah, you know.
You guys need to just
I'm
go
so-
together and buy a car.
I know.
You can take turns
I
driving.
can't wait, actually, this afternoon. Michael's on his way back. I'm fired up.
That's awesome. I'm in. It's good. Needs to happen.
Yeah.
For
you
sure.
know, there's a lot of crap going on. It'd be fun. Hillary's, I don't care as long as it's not at my house. I was like, all right, fine.
Marlon's place is perfect too. 'Cause
Marlon's
he's got
stepped
that.
up. He's like, all right, let's do it.
We'll just
Girls
hang
can
out
go
at the
swim
pool.
and do their thing.
Yeah, up
We
by the
can do-
pool.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna go.
You're
to
gonna
the
be at
pool.
the pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Boo.
Losers.
Thank you.
So, Facebook
Loser.
Marketplace was the place we found him. He had 4, and we were going to buy all 4, and then he sold one of them before we could get a hold of him.
Is
Oh man, the conversation we had with this guy, Brian's talking to him, and Brian can't, like, he puts it on speaker. This guy's super, like, just, yeah, blah, 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 and Brian's like, all right, so Brian doesn't know anything about that stuff, and he's like, so these are asphalt cars. He's like, yeah. He goes, we're wanting to build a dirt track. He's going, all right, no, you can set these up for dirt, blah, blah, blah. He's like, you flip the tires, blah, you know, kind of tells us how to do it. He's like, now you know how to make a dirt track? And Brian's like, no, tell me. You know, he's just now feeding into the guy. He's
Right.
like, you make that thing slick as a mother effer. And it's on speaker, and Lakeland's sitting right there. And Brian's like, you know, freaking out. Doesn't Tasia freak out?
Right.
And Lakeland looks at me and goes, what'd he say? And I was like, Lakeland, you heard him. She goes, what'd he say? And I said, he said a bad word. She goes, what did he say? I said, he said make the track slick as a mother. She goes, no, that's not what he said. What did he say? Like, would not take no for an answer. I was like, Lakeland, he said a bad word. What did he say? She's sitting, like, it's 8 o'clock at night.
I can see it.
She's eating cereal, staring at me, and I'm like, I can't get out of it. I'm like, he said slick as a mother effer. And she goes, no, that's because I said that. And I'm like, that's what he said. No, he didn't. I said, Lakeland, he said a bad word. What did he say? She just, like, goes back and forth. I'm like, he said slick as a mother freaker. She goes, no. Just tell me what he said. And so I had to say it.
It's like an interrogation.
I had to say it. And she goes, okay. And just keeps eating her cereal. I was like, really?
In her mind, she's like, "Ha, got you to say
So,
it."
yeah, such a horrible
She
parenting
won.
move where I'm like, okay, I'll say it.
Fine, child. Leave me alone.
But she was like, oh, all right.
That's
I
awesome.
was like, that's it? That's all you just wanted me to say it?
The way that you said that is the same way that that's like the Hillary voice that you use.
Which one?
Like how you were just saying,
It's Hillary Jr.
like
Lakeland
Lakeland
is
and
Hillary
Hillary.
Jr. I'm screwed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hillary, she'll be like, hey, did you hear what she just said to me? And I'm like, she heard it from you. Like, it's you. I'm so screwed.
Trice would have gladly chimed in and told Lakeland what he was saying.
He said slick as a
Trice is like, oh, I got this.
Yeah, I got this. I heard what he said. Earlier, he goes, I'm going to jail. I said, what? He said, I'm going to jail. You're going to jail? Yeah. Burger's going to take me to jail. I was like, yeah, you're probably going to end up at jail at some point, Betty. Not for
He's so
anything
funny.
bad, but
Right.
yeah, you'll end up in jail.
Yeah, you just need to go there. He needs to be in one of those experiences where they take kids there for a weekend to scare them.
Yep, scared straight. Is
Yeah,
that what it
scare
is?
straight. Get him in that.
He'd say, hey, you got a knife? You got a knife?
Hey, you got a knife? You got a
He
knife?
cracks me up.
Hey, you got mine? He said that to Matt yesterday. So we've got this, we're putting in a water system in the middle of the bison field. Well, the guys didn't check it, turned the water on, and it blew the cap off. Well, they just left. And so the water's just spewing. So my dad goes out there. Dad's pissed because he had to, like, investigate it, which I'm glad he did, you know, but he always has to, like, make sure everything's right, and thank God for him. But he comes in, he's pissed. He's like, "These blah, blah, blah." So we had to turn the water off. So the water's off, Hillary's pissed. And I blamed it on Matt for sure because it was his fault. He hired the guys anyway. And so Dad's like, I gotta go get shovels, and I ain't effing digging the hole to find out where the thing is. And I was like, all right, we'll dig the hole. So me and Trice go out there in the tractor, and Matt comes. Matt's out there. So Trice is just watching us the whole time. But Matt walks up. He goes, hey, got a knife? Matt's like, yeah, actually, I do have a knife. Hands him the knife. Closed. Trice goes, thanks. Puts it in his pocket. Matt's like, no, give me that knife back. But it's so funny. Every time he sees Matt or anybody that he knows has a knife, he's like, hey, got a knife.
Yeah. The way you do your eyes are perfect too, because his head goes down, his eyes
He
get
looks
really
at you
wide.
like, hey, got a knife.
Yeah.
Yeah, he asked me, he said, got a knife? I was like, no. He said, you got a knife in your pocket? I was like, no, I don't.
He goes, I got a knife in my pocket. And he'll go like this. I'm like, yeah, don't do that.
It's crazy.
It's so good. It's so good.
It's so funny.
He's so funny.
Got my.
I was in the middle of a workout yesterday, rowing, and I had got up for a second, and he was on the rower, and usually he gets off.
I saw him pulling.
Yeah, and he looked straight at me like with
My turn.
Yeah, he told me it's my turn with intensity, like.
He's like, this is mine.
And he was so insistent. And he wasn't mean or anything, but he was getting in. I was like, well, I guess it is his turn. I mean,
My set, bro. All
right, you're out.
Set.
I'm gonna let him roll a little bit first. I'll get on here in a minute.
Violet wouldn't let me on this morning. I was like, hey. She's like, it's my turn. I was like, all right, cool. My bad.
They're pretty insistent about gum right now.
Oh,
Like,
yeah. Thanks, Tasia.
That's not my fault.
Well, they know you have gum now. And
Did
so
I
now
know-
you've been targeted.
I know. I was driving
They've
away,
marked you now.
and they're standing in the yard, and so I rolled down the window to be like, "Bye." And as I'm driving, I'm like, "Bye." And Trice goes, "You got gum?" I'm like, "I'll bring you some later."
They've marked you. Now there's no longer oranges. It's now
It's
gum.
gum now. I'm like, "I don't have gum, but I have an orange." And they're like, "No."
No.
That's funny.
At least it's cheaper.
I'm telling you, it's Bonnie and Clyde. She follows him around. They do what, yesterday, they're riding around that little razor that we got from Jennifer Marlin, which is going to be trashed in a week because Trice he had to get pulled out of the mud the other day.
That was
Dad
funny.
posted that. Yesterday, like 2 seconds, I'm in the house. The race was on, so I wanted to kind of watch. I watched one lap, and I'm like, I'm like looking in the backyard. I don't see Trice. And Trice and Lakeland are in the razor, and Violet's trying to chase him around on the tractor, and it's super slow. So I walk out, and I'm like, hey! And I hear two voices in the woods. I'm like, what are you doing? Lakeland goes, Trice drove us in the woods, and now we're stuck. There's a spot where it's an old barbed wire fence where it used to be a cow pasture. The whole thing is like low enough that he drove the razor off and just takes off in the woods. I'm like, what the hell, man?
You 100% have to stay on that kid.
You have
man.
to. Like, he can't not, like, for 2 seconds, gone.
The other day I looked up and they were down the road, and you were watching them because I saw you were watching them, but they were down there with the dog throwing rocks into the field.
Yep.
Trice and Violet just off the razor, just pitching rocks into the field. And you're like, get back here.
Every once in a while, I'll see him like by the gate where the bison
are?
are. I know you yell at him, but I'm always like, "What is he doing over there? Are you gonna go in with the bison?"
If you see him over there, tell him no. Like, yesterday, those guys left. They didn't lock the gate back, which, if there weren't small children around that are going to open the gates, it wouldn't be that big a deal. However, when there's small children around, they leave the gate open. I was like, what are you doing?
When I was leaving yesterday, it was raining really hard. And they have their truck. Those guys have their truck down there kind of at the base of the entrance there. And I'm driving past, and it's raining really hard and gloomy, and there's Gipper standing there next to their truck in the rain. Just standing next to the truck in the rain. He kind of looks at me like, hey. He's way down there by himself, soaking wet. There's nobody else there, and he's just standing by their truck. I'm thinking, that dog, man.
Sounds like.
You remember when he'd sit in the field when it was pouring rain, just sit there and stare at
When
the
we hit
vine?
golf balls? We used to hit golf balls? He's an idiot savant.
Way out there in the field,
Yeah,
too.
he would just sit
sitting
there.
on a hill. Like,
It's like pouring rain.
Hey, you going to hit one of those balls? I'll be here waiting. I'm here.
Does he get close to the bison at all? Or has he
Yeah,
gotten
they've
close?
chased him a couple times.
Really?
I haven't seen that.
I haven't either. Me and Haley thought that one day of her Rogue Invitational, he like took off after that baby and was just barking,
yeah.
both of
Right.
them.
I was like screaming.
I think I guess they think that maybe it's another dog or something. Yeah.
Red dog.
are you talking about the baby
Buffalo.
bison?
Yeah, bison.
Is it a calf?
It's a calf.
A calf.
Red dog's what they call
Not
it.
a human.
Nope.
Red dog.
With all the changes in the fitness world, I'm a glass case of emotion. These are all Anchorman. The one constant I can count on is RP strength. I love eating food. That's actually true. And I love performing great. Also true. Thankfully, I have the RP Diet app to help me know how to best fuel my body so I can perform at 100%. They've done studies, 60% of the time it works every time. The RP Diet app has customizable plans whether you're trying to compete in fitness, gain muscle, or lose fat to look better for beach season. Search RP Diet app in your app store. Use referral code Froning to save 33% on your subscription. Don't forget to find them on Instagram at RP Strength. I crushed
Good.
that one.
Good. That was really good. Quality ad. Another quality ad.
I'm going to go ahead and do this now since we're
Sounds
here.
like a bass or something.
What is going on? Is that the gym?
Haley's going.
She's like, yeah, this is it.
Actually, we'll
Who
go to
is
Haley
it?
after this. I don't know.
Is that in the gym?
No one makes me bleed my own blood. No one. Except Inside Tracker. I see what
That's
you did
good.
there. Inside Tracker analyzes your blood, DNA, and lifestyle choices to give you an ultra-personalized nutrition plan so that you can meet your goals. They literally told me that milk was a bad choice. Boy, am I glad they did too. Now I'm switched over to almond milk so my knees and insides don't get all fussy. Don't act like you're not impressed. info.insidetracker.com/Froning.
Has that giveaway already happened?
Yeah, it happened.
I guess I didn't win.
No, sucks to suck, man.
I
Bummer.
was hoping for
Haley,
some free
Rogue
swag.
Invitational, go.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, tell us.
What about it?
Did you have fun? Was it cool? What did you think?
Yeah, it
Tell.
was. I was a little worried about it at first because, like, I don't know, I just like
'Cause
competing
you're a
in
competitor
person.
and not a...
Gym hero.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just like competing with people beside me, and so I was a little bit worried about how I was gonna do.
I think you did
But
great.
overall, I was super happy with how the weekend went and how they ran it. It was honestly amazing, and I've heard a lot of great things about people watching it. So yeah, I'm glad that they put it on, and it was a good little.
You did
Step
awesome.
Yeah, you did
season.
great. I mean, I couldn't do that. It was not
Yeah,
my-
I loved watching you. It was really hard not to like scream the whole time.
I screamed the whole time and got crap, so whatever. It is what it
At
is.
the end, I started just doing whatever, but
Yeah.
I saw the event that you won, and I was in a lake in Texas, and the boat was backed up to this beach, and I was up to here in warm water, like the sun was beating down. And I had my phone like
You were
this
just watching?
because there was Wi-Fi on the boat, and I was like, right on, all right,
Yeah.
cheering for you.
yeah, you crushed it.
Yeah, it was cool. I
was super happy
honestly,
with
that
it.
was probably mentally would have been one of the most miserable things.
Yeah,
No
'cause-
music,
For sure.
nobody competing next to you.
You have no
Yeah.
idea where anyone is.
No,
really.
that's why I was like, can we someone turn it on, please? But then the Wi-Fi, like,
so
you couldn't be on
bad.
it.
Yeah.
What was that like to not really know, like
It
where
was
you were
it was
at?
difficult at first, but
Yeah.
then I had the pleasure of like being able to watch the heat before me, so I could kind of see like what people were getting, but still, I mean, you can't really tell. So
You literally have no eyelash right here.
I know because I picked them out last week.
But she's got such beautiful eyelashes. They're so long.
I know, but look to the one.
this is my
For some reason, I just
This
looked.
is my spot.
Yeah, I know it's your spot. This is where she
This is
always
my
picks,
spot.
but I just happened to like look at that.
Is that like a nervous
Yeah.
thing?
There's literally
Yes.
no
I did
eyelashes,
it all last week.
like a finger width.
I'm trying to stop now.
Yeah, I yell at you every time I see it.
I'm trying to stop now.
I need
Like
your help,
this
Tasia.
side is fine,
I'm working on it.
but this is my spot. Like
Just stop.
Aren't those
Okay.
expensive?
Those are her real ones.
Oh, are they?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, they are.
Really?
Yeah, she's got great eyelashes.
They were.
Oh wow.
Wow. You do have good eyelashes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're
Well,
gone
hopefully
now.
they come back.
It was good to see
Maybe
your
that's why
mom
they're
here
so
too.
good.
Pick your eyebrow or something. That's better.
Oh,
Yeah.
no,
No,
I don't know.
can't.
Or your nose. Pick
It's
your
my
nose.
Pick
thing.
your nose.
I can't. It's an actual like thing, like where people pull out their hair.
Right.
Like
Pull out.
Do you need some help?
What movie
Like
is that?
some
Oh,
counseling?
The
or-
no,
Internship. You ever seen The
nothing
Internship?
will help. I'm
He
telling
picks
you.
his eyebrows.
I'm gonna
I
try.
know
it.
someone who's picked their eyebrows out. It's
It's
not.
like
wow.
a nervous habit. Like with all that's going on right now, like when I get nervous, I just
Oh, don't
completely-
act like you're
just go.
stressed.
I just go for it.
Stop.
We're working on it.
I now see.
Are you
I've
actually
never-
No, I
really
was
working
I
on
always,
so
I know,
close.
I always see you picking, but I've never noticed it until right now, sitting this close. I'm like,
Because it's really gotten bad. Last week did it. I actually had. It wasn't that bad last week, or at the start.
pretty bad.
At the start.
No.
I know. Like wait, hold on. Look.
like you're missing your two front teeth.
Yeah, that's
Wait,
I mean
wait.
that. One, thanks. One.
Just kidding.
Actually, if that's the worst of it, you're doing all right.
Yeah.
You'll be fine. Just have Kendra
Well,
put some fake
Eyelashes
ones
grow
on.
back, so.
Let's
Have Kendra
hope
put the
that.
fake ones on.
No,
Okay, we're
I
done.
don't do that anymore.
You don't?
These are my real eyelashes.
Taylor
Oh.
does, and she loves it.
I used to help me stop like not.
Well, maybe
them.
you need to do it a little bit more now that COVID's over and you can actually get an appointment.
True.
Yeah.
It's too expensive.
I was so happy to get a haircut.
Were you?
Yeah. You had I don't know, you had the hookup. You got a haircut
Kendra.
during the middle of that whole thing.
Yeah.
I had to go like,
She listens to the podcast too, so shout out.
no, right on. That's cool.
Yep.
She cuts my hair too.
Does she? Does she do like the coloring in your hair?
This is my natural color.
I've already tried to make that joke. I'm
But
sorry.
thank you.
Probably doesn't work again.
Actually, this morning, I think because my hands were so chalky and I was touching my hair so much, I went to the bathroom and it was like kind of like whitish. It wasn't pretty look.
Stressed. Gray.
Yeah, it was turning gray. Luckily I haven't found a gray hair yet, but it's coming soon. I mean, I'm going to be 30, so.
Right.
Gonna be 30.
It's
Yeah.
Haley's gonna be 12.
I'm
I'll be
turning 20 in
33
December.
like less than a month.
Yeah, your birthday's coming up.
20.
That sounds
Old-ish.
crazy.
I wouldn't say
Wow.
33 years old, but
Yeah, you're
a lot,
still
a lot of
fine.
miles.
That's crazy. I'll be
Like
20.
maybe like a 33 body style, but like probably as far as mileage goes, more like 70, at
Yeah.
least 60s.
well, if you live to be 100, that means you're only 1/3 of your life through.
Yeah, but if I live to 66, I'm halfway through.
I guess we'll never know.
Well, we might
Well,
know.
we'll know someday.
We'll know soon.
Oh no.
Who knows?
Like turning 50, I've not really cared about birthdays, but turning 50 was trippy.
Yeah.
Because if you get to 100, because that's kind of what you're aiming for, sort of in your mind, you're like
Yeah.
halfway there, and you're
Yeah.
probably not getting
What's
to
the
100.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's
Yeah.
probably
I feel
it.
you.
Average lifespan's like 77,
Yeah.
78 or something like that.
Maybe 80 something, yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
can just make it just like 70 something.
So I've got like my grandfather on my dad's side, he will be turning 80. But my mom's dad was like 60 something. And then my dad's mom was like 60 maybe.
Man.
60s, somewhere in the 60s. But my mom's mom is 84.
There you
So
go.
I'm like,
You got
where am I at
50%
there?
chance.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I don't know. I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
I was talking
Yeah,
about something
okay.
else.
I mean,
Let's
I
take him
don't-
a turn.
Would you like if you? What was
If
that,
they would tell you.
If you could know how long you're gonna live, would you want to know?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
You would?
No, I don't think so.
Why?
So you could do everything you want before then.
No, I don't think you
Yeah,
would
but what if
know.
it was like,
But then you're like counting down the days, you know? Like
Yeah.
then you see that
So-
Rogue tracker from the Invitational. That's your life.
It's just catching you.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think I would
That
want
would
to
No,
choke
I
me
would
out,
wanna
man.
know.
I don't wanna
I don't
know.
want to know.
On 23andMe, even like opening up those things about like the genetic
Oh yeah.
things, I was
Disorders.
kind of like, do I want to know? I opened them all
Make
up.
sure you get it all in.
Yeah.
It like remember when I came the other day and I was talking to you about just being fit and staying fit and it honestly really kind of hit me really hard for two days straight because I am 51 and you have to start making choices about what you want to do. You can't really take a vacation from fitness.
No.
You can't and not do what I want to do.
Right.
And sit around, because then your body starts literally getting creaky and it don't work and it takes 3 days to get back into it and then you're frustrated and you look at Haley and she's over there and she's young and
Yeah.
I'm so unfit. I took a week off, and then
Yeah.
you're like, okay, shut up.
Yeah.
No, but think about me when I'm 30.
Yeah,
I
you're
started way
screwed. You were
way younger than
screwed,
them.
Actually. Yeah.
But some
Yeah, you did.
Yeah,
I was 22.
I was 15.
I was 23.
So
23 when you started?
Or I guess I was technically 22 because
Yeah.
it was before my birthday. But
Right.
Yeah, I was.
The year I
20
turned 23.
I was 22.
yeah, no way I'm making it in this until
Yeah.
I'm 30. No
But
way.
gymnastics before didn't really help the cause either. So
Yeah, I mean, I
a
had
lot of
shoulder
beatdown. Yeah.
surgery and some other stuff before that. So.
You're fine. We're fine.
We're all
We're
fine.
fine.
It's
Okay, moving on.
Well, that got really depressing.
53 minutes.
Oh, okay. We got some time.
I
What
felt-
else do you want to talk about?
7 minutes.
So on that
We're
note,
old and
Yeah,
we're all
let's-
gonna die,
Have you?
but we're all gonna be okay because we know Jesus.
Yes. There
How
you
many
go.
gray hairs you got?
I don't really have gray hair. I just am bald.
I think I see one.
You're what?
I'm bald. Remember the bald spot? The
Oh,
Instagram.
oh yeah, the Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Screw that
Yeah.
guy.
Do I have?
So we both got bald spots.
But
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
yours is by choice. Mine's not by choice. If I could, if there was one thing I could fix, that would be it.
I was like, Haley, you don't have any bald spots.
Yeah, I don't don't know. I've never noticed any gray hair. I don't really worry about the gray
that's
hair. I don't
good.
care about gray hair. Gray hair's fine as long as
I think
you have
gray hair's
hair.
kind of cool.
Yeah, as long as you
Especially
have
like the younger you get it, I think that'd be kind
I
of
feel
cool.
like in men, gray hair is
You're not
like
gonna
more
see
natural.
your gray
Yeah,
hair. though.
I agree with that.
Oh,
You won't
women
see your
sometimes
gray
it's
hair.
like
I don't
it doesn't
think
come in the
redheads
same.
get gray
Right.
hair.
You know what I mean?
Really?
Yeah,
Is
I
that
mean,
science?
I think so. Yeah. Me fact checked it real
Yeah,
quick.
fact check that. Fact check yourself on that.
I started finding, well, the good thing about gray hair is that your eyesight starts to go,
Yeah.
and you can't
Can't
really
see it.
see it that well.
It's
So,
fair.
you know,
Yeah.
I have found like a gray hair in my beard, on my chin.
Yeah.
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 I definitely have gray.
I just assume that's stress or something.
Pepper. Salt, pepper.
It is what it is.
There's like a fad going on where women were like dyeing their hair gray, like young women were dyeing their hair gray. Do you remember seeing that?
I feel like that's some
Is
people
that
still do that.
Still doing that?
Like it's kind of like a silver gray thing. I've
Yeah.
seen that. Like where, yeah,
Like purpley gray, kind of?
yeah,
Yeah.
100%. I wondered what the hell is
The
going
one thing
on.
I
with those
didn't
girls.
understand was, girls still like shave this whole side of
I
their
thought
hair?
about doing that once in my life.
I just feel like it would take so long, right, to grow that back?
It does.
Right?
Yeah. It would take so long.
Yeah,
But depending on how
Do it.
who it is, you can cover your hair with it.
it's true.
Would you do it for like charity fundraiser?
I'm not shaving the side of my head.
I think it'd look cool if it
Thank
was done
you.
right. I like it when they get the cheetah print shaved into the side of their head. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah. You should do that.
Did your generation ever do the
Laser
lines in your hair?
Oh yeah,
we
I had
did.
laser lines.
Yeah.
In the back, I had a rat tail.
Didn't you have frosted
Ooh,
tips?
rat
I had
tail.
frosted tips. Yep. My mom used to pull that thing through the cap. Gosh, that hurt so damn bad.
I did have frosted tips too back in the day.
That
yeah.
hurt so bad.
What are frosted tips?
It was like they
Tip
dye
of your hair,
random
dye it.
blonde, like Chase. Chase has frosted tips.
Poor Chase.
No, he's almost 30 and he still frosts his tips. And he's gonna listen to this, and I'm making fun of you, Chase.
Did you ever
But at
have
least you have hair.
a bowl cut?
I had a bowl cut.
Because you went through that generation of bowl cuts.
You had one bowl cut, and no, my mom was always like clean cut. You know.
Did they actually
I
put a
basically
bowl?
had this haircut just in different lengths my entire life.
Did you ever have like an actual bowl in your head
No.
and they cut? Oh, okay. My brother had that. It was really funny. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did. I went through it all. Frosted tips in like last year of middle school, first year of high school. I had frosted tips. It's like 2 years. I had a rat tail when I was a kid. A kid I really looked up to had a rat tail, so I thought it was cool. So I had a rat tail. Mom hated it. I never had a mullet. That was kind of like end
Yeah.
of
Mults weren't at all a thing in my day.
back in my day.
Did you have a mullet?
No, was
Really?
not a thing. No mullets. I've shaved my head. I've
Yeah.
said that before. That's the goofiest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, laser lines were a thing.
Yeah, we did that.
I was talking the other day. I watched Terminator 2 Judgment Day.
Yeah.
Have you ever watched that?
Oh, yeah. It's a great
So
movie.
good. Great movie. I think back, and that was my favorite movie when I was like 5, maybe 6.
Yeah.
I watched it the other night. What the hell were my parents thinking?
Yeah. It's pretty dark.
I mean, like
pretty violent.
violent, mother effer, like crazy. But they made Terminator action figures, toys. So I mean, other kids were watching it. Like I don't blame my parents whatsoever. Like it is what it is. But man, that movie's
I watched
Yeah, it's
Terminator.
rough to watch.
yeah.
When I was
What, like
younger.
last year?
No.
He was
No,
5.
it's PG-13. No, but like I don't know. It was watching it. You know, when I was a kid, it didn't scare me or anything like that, other than the sword through the face thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
What the
When I was like 6, 7, 8, I don't remember how old, but somewhere in there, the 40-Year-Old Virgin came out, and Mom wanted to go see it, and she didn't know it was rated R, and she took me to go see it.
See,
and
my
she was
mom-
so embarrassed.
Yeah, my mom, as far as like that stuff goes, no way, not
Yeah.
a chance. Nothing like
Yeah.
sexual, raunchy, no way. Violence, cussing, good to go.
Right.
But as soon as it turned into sexual, not for my baby boy. Never.
You just gotta cover your eyes.
No, it didn't work.
The first movie I can remember, we got sent to a babysitter's house, and it was a horror movie called Children of the Corn.
Oh, I've seen
And it's
I've seen
heard of that.
it
I've never
scared
seen
the
it, but-
living crap out of
I've
me.
seen that.
Like, we were little too,
Yeah.
and then the babysitter put it on, like, sit down and watch this movie, and you're just like, ah,
Yeah.
scared for days.
Sounds like a good babysitter.
Oh,
I remember
jeez.
seeing just flipping through the channels and seeing Chucky. That terrified me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that scared me too.
because
Oh, that Leprechaun movie?
My grandma had a My Buddy doll at her house.
Oh,
Oh man, Leprechaun. I've never seen a Leprechaun, but I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what it's called. I think it
can't
actually was just
remember.
called The Leprechaun.
It might have been.
Yeah.
Pretty freaky.
That thing terrified me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And who knew? Later on, I became one.
You are the
you were a
embodiment.
Leprechaun, weren't you?
Yeah. And the movie It. That movie scared me so
Honestly,
bad. The original
that one
one.
was kind of funny.
I never
Did
saw
you
it.
the original one?
Oh, not the original.
Have you
Oh,
seen Ready
okay.
Player
The new
One?
one.
Have you seen Ready Player One?
No.
Ready Player One. Is that where the
Need to see
dude's
that.
kind of like a? No.
He lives in a video game, or not lives in a video game. There's like this. You need to watch it. It's actually really good.
Is he a
Is it
soldier?
new?
No.
Oh.
It's a.
Is it like Wreck-It Ralph kind of? But
No, it's
Oh.
it's a movie, and so basically this guy created what they call the Oasis, so it's virtual reality, and people get so caught up that they just live in that basically. But it's based on a bunch of old Spielberg movies, so like it's got the DeLorean in it. It's like it's all a bunch of pop culture stuff in it. It's actually a really good movie.
Ready Player
you need to
One.
watch it. Yeah, Ready Player One. It'd
Put
be
that on the
good.
list.
Yeah, it's like a. I don't know. It's just. It's not. I don't even know how where you'd categorize it.
It's unique.
It's action,
Yeah.
kind of. Not like. It's good. It's actually really good. You need to watch it.
I think I will.
Kid safe. Yeah, kid safe.
Excellent. Put it on the list.
Okay. Before we start, let's go over the ground rules. No touching of the hair or face, and that's it. Now fight. I mean, Froning Farms. Nice.
Oh, that's pretty good.
That's another.
I wonder
that's
where we were
another-
going with that.
Yep. For me, it's not only my farm. It's my home, my family. It's a mindset, a lifestyle. It's something I'm building for my family and something I hope to share with yours. We offer bison snacks, a lean, clean protein option for you and your family. Sticks and bites are available now. Biltong is releasing later this month. You can find the meat snacks and Froning Farms apparel, including the Into the Storm, this shirt, and serve shirts at froningfarms.com. Got some really cool stuff coming out, actually. Some American Grit around 4th of July.
I saw you wearing one of those hats the other day that had like a red, white, and blue
Yeah,
kind of
that
flag.
one's really cool.
It was sharp.
It's really cool.
Yeah.
So, got that stuff coming. I think that's pretty much it.
That's the bed.
Mayhem Mindset.
Mayhem Mindset. It's good
Rolling?
stuff. There's a ton of people in there, and man, I love that.
Cool.
Been a good
Office
time.
hours and stuff.
Yeah,
you're doing
every
now.
Monday. You can kind of jump in on a self-paced kind of version if you want to do it on your own, or you can kind of join us in the community on Mondays where we about an hour I get on there and talk to everybody, and it's kind of a neat way to go through the process. So we're there. Check it out.
You got anything cool, Tasia?
No. Stay tuned.
That's it.
M30.
Stay
You're still
tuned.
programming M30.
Having a great
You're not
time.
doing a bunch of the lives. Ellie's doing them now. Actually, this
Yeah.
morning I got up and looked, and Ellie was coaching one, and it was doing a good job.
Yeah,
So
she's doing a great job. And that backdrop she's got at her home in Florida
it's not real life.
Wow.
is 10 out of 10.
Yeah.
So,
It's not real life.
It does not come with the May 30 programming.
yeah.
No, that does not.
She sent me a video of a dolphin that was like right outside as she was sitting, just swimming.
Yeah, they swim right around.
It was
Right
amazing.
past her patio.
Haley, you got any exciting news you want to share with the people? All right.
Nice job on that Rogue Invitational, by the way.
Crushed
Good
it.
job.
Crushed it.
Crushed it.
You're amazing.
Yeah, lots of uncertainty, I guess, with competing. So we won't get into that because we're done.
Yeah.
Maybe
Right.
next time
Yeah.
on As the World Turns. All right, Ben, you got anything you want to say?
If you're a man and you're married, go buy your wife some flowers.
Ooh.
Oh, that's nice.
There's some
That's not
advice.
where-
There's,
that's not where I thought we were
there's some
going.
Thursday
At first I
advice.
was like,
Ooh.
What's he getting ready to
We're
say?
gonna have to cut the
I
end
was
of
like,
this.
damn it, Ben.
I can't say for women, but yeah, for men, do that. It's
I
nice.
like it. Free
All right.
advice from
Good job,
Ben.
Ben.
Yeah.
Producer Ben.
What if you're
Producer
not
Ben.
married?
Hey, just randomly, it's nice.
Just-
They like that stuff at random. Maybe some ice cream,
Okay. Can
chocolate covered strawberries.
maybe some frozen
There you
yogurt.
go.
Yeah, take them out to eat.
Is,
Go
is the
to-
frozen yogurt like insinuating something though?
Well, just in case they don't like ice cream. It's
Yeah,
frozen
you gotta be
yogurt,
careful
okay.
there. Just
Just be careful. Flowers are always a good way.
Yeah, flowers. I like that. Right up front.
All right.
If you're a man and you're married, go buy your.
Haley wants to know what if you're not. Now Haley's gonna get all kinds of flowers.
Yeah, what if you're not married?
Send to. All right. Peace.
yeah.